Hi everybody, happy Saturday. I wanted to talk about the artwork that I did this week in my studio that I published, which means that I probably produced it a week or two before. But I want to look back at things and see if I still like and or dislike what I did when I produced it. So I'm starting off with a painting, and I'm gonna insert a photo here because it's the part 2 of the Baltic Sea, so it's already downstairs mounted on the wall, and multiple canvases can bring them up. So this is the painting that I did, and it works well with the painting that I did before, like the week before. So I'm going to insert quickly a painting now where they're both together, like with the final decoration and stuff. So I'm looking at the photo on my iPad here of the painting that I did, the Baltic Sea number 2, which I published yesterday. So this is a way smaller and also even looselier painted painting than the one before. And since they are hanging so close together onto adjacent walls, I had to stay in the same color scheme and possibly also in the same painting style so that it would actually fit with the decorations, that it would be appealing to the eye. So I didn't want to take away from the light ochre cliff scene on the left-hand side of the wall. So I just went with blue and black and a bit of white here to have a scenery like if you would be standing on the cliff that is on the left-hand side of that decorative piece, and you would sit like on a tree somewhere on a branch or whatnot, and just would see one branch in front of you and not really the edge of the cliff, but it was very obvious that you would be very high above the ocean and just look down onto maybe a bay area or whatnot. So that's the scenery that I depicted for Baltic Sea number 2. I'm okay with it. I really like the 2 smaller canvases where you just have the sky and the birds. I do like parts of the tree, only I don't like the upper right-hand side of the tree, not too much. That didn't come out the way I wanted it, and I could only make it partially work in the end. So it's okay, but not great. However, since I do have that big vase in front of it with a solid tree piece in there, it takes away the attention of that tree in the background, so you would really just see the not so great part if you really looked at the canvas, which in this particular case here, and I'm going to show you the photo again, of so many canvases and the vase and 2 adjacent walls, so it's pretty crammed up there. You don't really look at the mistakes that I made on the right-hand side, of the right-hand side on the tree. So it's okay, and I didn't rework the whole thing. Another thing that I published this week was this tiny Tuesday piece here, which is actually me just trying out my new vintage set of the Copy colors and going for a very simple scene. And I imagine that this is a shelf down here, and you have a vase and books and whatnot up here. And a small kid, a toddler, is just looking up, and that's why the angle is as it is on this particular piece. So I really went for something simple that I just wanted to try my markers on, and I really like the new vintage set. It's nice. It works nicely, especially with a newspaper in the background. So this is still something that I do like. However, would I do it all over again? I might thinnen the shelf bit just a tiny bit, or have like the newspaper be on the lower part as well, and just having the shelf hanging on the wall and not being as big, as solid as it actually is on this particular piece. Another thing that I published and that I liked a lot was my art journal page for the week, which is my heart. The challenge was, this is by the way my take on the journal workshop challenge of the month, which was, what does your heart look like? That's what mine looks like. Very colorful, very goofy, a lot of details that you can only see on second glance, all of that. So this is what I made, and this is done with the Faber-Castell Artist brushes and with the Copics, whereas where the Copics is just on the black parts here in the background, just because it has a bigger tip and it's just so smooth. So I really liked the outcome of the page, and was it was almost I don't want to say therapeutic, but like a zen-like doodle stage when I painted that. So I was just listening to a podcast and doing that, and I wasn't aware of the camera. I was just in the zone, me and my markers. So when I snapped out of it and saw the piece, was like, whoa, okay, gotta tone it down a bit and have a black background, just because it's just, whoa, way too colorful there. However, I really liked that piece, and I liked working with just one media, meaning the markers here, which I don't do that often in a mixed media book, right? So it seemed that not only me liked it, but on Monday afternoon, early evening, I got a call from a customer that had already ordered with me before. So they called and asked if I could, or if I would either sell the heart painting from my art journal, or if I would commission it. So since I'm not really selling pieces of my art journal, but I'm very willing to commission those and adjust them in size and whatnot, I'd say, okay, sure, I can do it. And then it was like, yeah, can you do that before Valentine's Day, or deliver on Valentine's Day? Because yeah, that's what the gift is. When it is supposed to be given to the significant other. I did very well, quickly but thoroughly, put this very piece together, and I'm going to deliver it to the customer once I have shot this video, so quite early. And I was also ordered to buy that 3D frame, and I painted it, and well, drew the heart again, and had some things in there that made it unique, like just because it's way wider, the painting, I had to extend the chords here and did leave out the words, but otherwise had pretty much the same color values everywhere. So this is going to be somebody's Valentine's gift, and I was very happy that this one was ordered. I mean, I'm always happy when somebody orders my artwork, but I really liked the heart, and it came from my art journal, which is a quite personal place that I do artwork, and where not only the pretty things happen. So that somebody loved my heart there, I was very happy with that. So of course I'm very glad to have it painted again or drawn again for somebody, and have it being delivered as a commission. So another thing that I did this week a lot for customers, for somebody's birthday, and also for myself for spring is I made a ton of these flowers that will be in the vase and look very colorful. And once I have mine ready, I do have the vase sitting here, so not the usual shape. Once all of this is filled, and you can see how many I have to make, I will post a photo on Facebook, but I made dozens of those because they were already ordered for spring, and just to give away to people. And I think one was intended to be a birthday gift, not sure, but somebody will get flowers, and I will make myself some as well with the brightest colors I do have as pattern papers in my studio, just because I'm thrilled to have spring very soon, maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Then all the grayness will be done with and dealt with, and it's springtime, so all is gonna be good. So this is what I did and or published this week. There's of course more things that I produced, but they will be up for Monday and Tuesday next week only. So I'm not gonna take anything away yet of the things that I did. So that's that pretty much. That's all that happened in my studio. I had to take care of some other things, private things as well, so I didn't have as many hours in my studio as I wished I had, but the hours that I had were very productive and very successful. Like, I didn't have any big mishaps happening. I didn't screw over or I didn't ruin artwork and whatnot. What I did not do a lot, but what I did, it worked out very well. Like, for example, the heart thing. So I was very content again, remembering my word of the year. Very happy and very, yeah, just inspired to, get my ducks in a row and get ready for next week, when I'm supposed to have a lot of time in my studio, because I don't have any other big meetings and appointments and whatnot that could potentially take a lot of hours from my day. So, yada. Have a very good weekend, everybody. Go create. Maybe you got inspired by something that you just saw, or maybe, I don't know, lost for words. So anyways, have a very good one. Like I said, go create. Enjoy yourself, whatever it is that you're planning for the weekend or that you're doing right now. Just enjoy yourself, and if you celebrated, happy Valentine's Day to you, and spend some time with your loved ones. I will see you tomorrow on the Gamers Couch. We got a lot of gaming things done. And it's time to shoot a new one. Again, happy weekend. Thanks for watching. Please like and or share this video if you feel other people should see what happened in my studio. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to the channel, where you can expect art videos, vlogs about art, vlogs about board games, and vlogs about cooking, especially paleo cooking. So thanks again. Have a very, very good day. Goodbye.